What's up, fam? Bless up, bless up. Hey, Gigi. Shy, what's going on? Shy, I want to tell you much love. I saw that shirt, Shy. Much love. That's what's up. We all got to grow, man. So, Shy, question. Are you a noun or a verb? You got the shirt. Are you a noun or you a verb? That's my question to you, Shy. You a noun or a verb? Hold on one second. Yeah, I want to know, Shy. Let me know whether you're a noun or a verb. You a verb? That's what's up. You definitely a verb. A woman of action. You know, nouns they just there. You know, they placeholders. That's what they call them. They placeholders. They just kind of describe stuff and tell you a little bit about things, but no action to it. I'm a verb too, so I'm a man of action. I already knew the answer to that, but I'm just glad you kind of chimed in. Hey, chosen, chosen seed garden. How you doing today? Welcome, welcome. Gigi says she definitely a verb. Lord knows she is. Miss Cherokee, how you doing, beautiful? How you doing? Who else we got in here? Y'all in the chat. Go ahead and come on up and say hello. My Renaissance. She the first one in Eco Nation. Y'all stand up, Eco Nation. Eco Nation is representing. Much love to Eco Nation. Eco Nation. Thank you all for being a part of Eco Nation. We're gonna grow. Y'all gonna see it's gonna slowly grow, but it's gonna grow organic. It's gonna grow strong, and we are gonna build a nation of resources. As they say, iron sharpening iron. We're gonna teach each other. We're gonna enjoy each other. We're gonna be supportive of each other, and we're gonna build a nation of people that are verbs. That's it. We all gonna be verbs, y'all. So welcome on in, welcome on in. Gigi, don't forget to drop that link that I always need every now and then. Don't forget to drop that. Eco Nation, stand up. What's up? What's up? I'm good, brother. Just at work. Well, welcome. Sit back, relax. We just gonna have a brief conversation. You know, I ain't gonna keep it long. As the old gospel minister say, I ain't gonna keep you long, but I'm gonna tell the truth though. That's the difference between me versus them. I ain't gonna keep it long. But I do want to have a conversation. I'm resting up, been getting things done. I saw the chicks too. Well, at least I saw. I think I hadn't seen the chicks yet. I think what I saw was they were hatching. So I know you've been getting it in. I know you've been getting it in. The work around the homestead is never ever done. Is that Boss Hog? What's up, Boss Hog? We got Boss Hog, Arkansas. I think if I'm not mistaken, Arkansas. Big Arkansas is in the Eco Nation. So welcome to the Eco Nation. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. Sit back, relax. I do want you all to interact. I'm gonna try my best to keep the interaction going. But as you all know, every time I learn and hear something, I have to share it with you. Before we get started, let me ask y'all a question. Have y'all heard about the 18,000 dead cows? They got killed in the explosion. Can't make this up, y'all. 18,000 women, not 100, not 18, but they died, and they died in the explosion. You mean to tell me that Schmidt is that strong that it is exploding cows? Yeah. Keep that knowledge. Hey, man, we each one teach one. As my brother Juicing with Jay say, each one teach one. I don't think he mind if I borrow his slogan every now and then. Each one teach one. I think it's an awesome slogan, and may we do it. Yeah, you heard about that, man? Wait a minute. Think about that, 18,000. Now, we've been hearing about the chicken coops catching on fire, The derailment of supplies, not once, but now it's started to become a frequent, once a month, sometimes once a week in a month. That's what's going on right now. So hopefully you all have been following some of these videos. Eco Nation is not just about gardening, as you all know. Never have been. Always been kind of across the place. Gardening is the fundamental principle. My goal as Eco Neighbor is to encourage you to cultivate. My purpose in life is cultivation. If you all are interested in learning about how did I find my purpose, I do have a download of finding your purpose. And right now, if y'all are part of Eco Nation, it can be totally free if you want to read through it. You want to even take it, got a little like a little self-evaluation. You want to take that? That's cool. But it's what I did. I broke down the steps, and it took me years to. It's very short, quick, easy read. Won't take no time. But it may take some time for you to be honest with yourself, to be factual with yourself, and to be transparent with yourself. So just think about that. If you want to take it, just y'all know how to reach me. Just let me know. Hey, I'm kind of curious on cultivating my purpose. So if you want to know your purpose, try to take that and give me some feedback. Let me know. Let me know. But I've shared it amongst some close friends and relatives, and I've got a lot of positive feedback. I done had it for a couple of years now, well over a couple of years. But nevertheless, I gotta share something with you. So, how do we correlate social media and homesteading? How do we build that foundation? How do we lay out this whole foundation? So, some of the things that are very simple. We'll say, let's take a look at where we are now with social media. Social media has played an instrumental part in sharing our journeys. For y'all, for y'all content creators, people that share, or even social media people that just enjoy social media. Social media has replaced in a lot of ways the traditional movies, the traditional TV, the sitcoms, and a lot of stuff. And it's going to continue to transform and change. Now we have some new enhancements in life that we're going to have to deal with, whether we like it or not, whether we agree with it or not, whether we want to buy into it or not. But whether we know it or not, the beginning and the foundation of social media was to gather data. Facebook, you thought it was all a networking and everything, it's data collection. And all this stuff is going to intertwine. The Google searches that you place in, whether you do it in secret or whether you do it period, the moment that you have Google and you utilize Google, Bing, Yahoo, it's all data collection. How do they make money? Have you ever thought about how did Yahoo in the very beginning make money? Through advertisements? Partially, yes, but also through selling data, through allowing data collection and patterns and movements. Homestead. Notice down on this area right here, this walkway, what I do, not just this walkway, but other walkways. If you notice this walkway, you can see the sand, but what I do, I scrape it down. And what I do when I scrape it down, I come out from time to time and I watch the animal patterns, the footprints. I learn the habits. Sometimes I'll come in the evening and take a nice long walk on the property. And when I do, I take a look at the footprints. I notice from day to day different footprints. Sometimes once I learn a certain pattern, I wipe it and we'll start over all over again. So there's no difference between that same concept on the homestead as well as on social media. When you're playing a game or when you download an app, you're agreeing to a lot of terms and a lot of conditions. And these smart contracts and these long contracts, they basically, you're giving away a lot of your private rights. So where are we going with this and how does it tie into the homestead? A lot of homestead people have been utilizing social media to balance their income, to balance their time, to provide exposure, to sell some of their products, to market some of their goods and services. Nothing's wrong with that. if y'all want to support a channel or you want to support a content creator, understand in order for that content creator to cultivate and to grow and to continue to do better and provide more and more information and data, and then to give them the space and time to do research, guess what? They need your support. They need your support. If you got a content creator that's giving you facts and giving you data and giving you information and giving you research, they ain't keep saying the same thing, la da 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 da, la da 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 da. They ain't just entertaining you, but they providing you information. It takes time and resources, and it takes quality time for them to do that. And it's not, they still got to earn a living. They still got to work a full-time job. They still got to do a lot of stuff. So just frame your brain around homesteading and content creation and social media. And it's not just homesteading. Some people share their blog, they vlog, their lifestyles. Some people go traveling. They do a lot of different things. And in many ways, especially people that travel, because I don't like flying, I live through them. So when we live through some people, sometimes we need to support them. So social media has been a great, like a foundation to help some of the content creators and homestead to invest in their homestead, to build a homestead, to provide resources, and to give information. Now, I don't know whether you know it or not, but ever since 2021, over 82% of internet traffic has been people watching videos. That's a big change. That's a big shift. And and they're looking at live streams. Live streams are really changing, and the future of content creation is integration with AI. And AI um, is like a cousin we didn't invite, but we're going to have to entertain that cousin, and we're going to have to live with that cousin because we're at the point where we can't turn it back. But if we look at it in a positive way, we can really use it in a meaningful way. So if you're not a content creator and you're just a homestead and you're working on your homestead and you want to learn on how can you utilize AI, AI is quite different from internet searches. Like if I go to Google and I just search for moving to Florida or buying land or starting a homestead, what it would do, it'd give me a variety of different sources, variety of different sites. And then I got to click through those sites. And then I got to learn about this. And then I got to learn about that, got to learn about that. But now they got these chat bots with the AI that was released in November, and it's flooding all over. They got all kinds of AI. They even got AI where you can draw a picture. You can make a logo, an icon, anything based off your dome. So imagine if I say I want a shy mosaic. So when I think of shy, I think about giving and contribution, right? So I go into AI and I say I want a contributor and a giver. Then I want the contributor and the giver to be radiant. I want it metallic. I want it colorful and vibrant. And it start putting together imagery and different stuff like that. A friend, a supporter, a person that is there to listen and give you feedback, whether it's constructive or whether it's just funny things. It will be drawing this image. And in the end, you could just tweak it however you want to. So I want to be like mosaic tile when it's ended. Or I want it to look like it's like a bronze sculpture. AI is now developing and growing visual images through the spoken word or through you keying it in on a laptop. So now imagine this. I want to start a business. I want to start a business and I want to move to Alabama. And I want to move somewhere in central part of Alabama. I'm just pulling it out there. And I want to find some land in a homestead. Can you tell me the steps and to do it? We key that in the AI. It's no longer Google where you have to go here and then you got to go to find out where you register business. Then you got to go here, find what Department of State. Then you got to find which link to. And now it does step by step layout. It give you that whole plan. That's what AI is doing. AI will tell you where to go search for property, what steps to look for property. It'll give you what steps to start your business. It'll give you so many resources. And we're going to have that right there in the palm of our hand. But further down the line with social media, imagine you thinking of something and you be like, man, it's dark in here in your head and the lights dim. Your smart lights dim. Imagine one of what's on TV. It already know what you like to watch and your favorite show comes on. Imagine you live with me and Autobot says, what's up, Shy? I don't even have to say what's up, Shy. What's up? Let's see who we got. Boss Hall. What's up? What's going on? G Mama. How you doing, beautiful? Imagine that you don't even have to speak it. AI got you covered. That Autobot now is totally changing. And we're introducing patterns and movements on how we would like to go. So social media in the homestead is going to be quite different, where it's going to look at social media going to understand you love gardening, right? It's going to automatically know and send you feedback from zone 8B, which I live in. It's going to show you growers from around zone 8B. It's going to be more strategic about things that you care about. It's going to be more intellectual with feeding you information that you feel like you can use. You see what I'm saying? That's what's going to be different right now with technology, social media, and all of that. Dave Busby, what's going on? What's up, Hud? Bless up. Much love to you. Be rich. Much love, man. What's love, my brother? G Tribe is definitely not G Tribe, but also Eco Nation. It's ingrained in my head. Love notes. How you doing? Mike's, what's going on? Unimportant Homestead. Welcome, welcome. What's going on, beautiful people? So that's what's going to change right now. Y'all want to know how things going to change on the spectrum? You're not going to deal with, for example, Shy say I'm a storyteller. So imagine I'm telling a story while live, and then you see the images of Miss Annie Lou. You see her walking through. You see in the background Miss Annie Lou walking around. I know this is ways ahead, but remember me. Remember me. I keep telling y'all, remember about the economy, but remember me when I tell you about stuff that seem a little bit crazy, a little bit outlandish. But it's not going to be so outlandish. Imagine where you can be speaking about something and social media and the integration with AI will post a little thumbnail and show you that site that you don't even have to have moderators anymore. Moderators is going to change the game. This is where we're going, and this is where we're living at, y'all. Now, security is going to be very important. I was reading an article where it talks about verifying. If you remember during previous election for the previous president, he kept spouting about fake news, fake news. Security is going to be more important than ever in the future, and we're going to watch a lot of security be put in place on social media. You think you're going to be able to say anything about anybody, and especially leaders or big public figures, you better think again. You think that there won't be repercussions sometimes for that, especially if you're a YouTube content creator. If you're a homestead, you got to understand that there's location devices, there's a lot of different stuff. Now we're moving to digital currency, we're integrating with AI, we're doing a lot of stuff. So when you take a look at Demolition Man, and we start taking a look at some of the things that will happen, and you go back and you look at Judsons and all that stuff, remember, every time certain curse words or whatever Demolition Man made in the future, he was fine, right? He was fine. He was ticketed. Be careful with your content. It's great to be opinionated. It's great to share different things, but you want to really get more and more strategic about what you're saying. You want to get more strategic about having facts. You want to pay attention to the current tone and current environment. Now, what we're learning is we watching a whole lot of leaders in government. They're starting to get more and more controlling in a lot of ways, as if they weren't already controlling. But now they care about their media image. They care about their social content. They care about a lot of stuff. And one word or one unfact or fact could change their whole life. So for the future and for the social media and tying in the homestead, be careful if you're seeing laws, you're seeing different things transitioning in the national news and different things like that. Be careful about what you share on your homestead. Be careful about certain things that are touchy subjects. I know you may want to tap into that because it can be riveting. And as a content creator, it can be very attractive. But be careful about what you say. Be careful to not misquote or say different things because AI will shut you down. Or you get mute, or a commercial drops in the middle of your lives. I can't make this up now. I can't make this up. There's a lot of things that's going to be changing, but it can be fun. They even talking about 3D effects and a lot of this stuff where maybe I can reach through your screen and it looks 3D. Or maybe when I show you a piece of fruit, I can send that and then you can look at that fruit and you be like, whoa, that fruit looks good. I can see every little piece and every little portion of that. We're getting to that point. So it's going to be a lot of great opportunities to do different things. One thing I do want you to be aware, you're going to have simulation of people. So imagine you go to my page, and then when you go to my page, and you'll see a virtual image of me saying, "Welcome to the Eco Nation. Hey, Juan, I'm glad to see you. Come on in, be rich. What's up? Welcome to the Eco Nation." It's gonna be customized, but it's not gonna be me. It's gonna be AI. It's gonna be an AI simulation, virtual simulation, and you're gonna find maybe that you don't need so many different things like editors, essay writers, a lot of different things, because all of this information that we're feeding this social media is learning the habits, the trends, the buying patterns, where now companies are going to be more strategic. So going forward, if you are a content creator, I would tell you learn some specifics. And what I mean by that, be good at something, be known for something. It's past time to be the overall connoisseur of all things, but be strategic about something. Because as the world floods and as companies and everybody else start that's not really creative, now utilize some of these tools to be creative. Because what's happening, you're going to have AI emulating a blend between Richard Pryor and Lead Farmer 73. Because that's what you like. I can't make this up. And you're going to have simulations of intertwining of technologies. But it's okay. You just need to know what's real and what's not real. There's probably going to be something like in Instagram, they got the verified check symbol to verify that this is truly the person and everything that they post is truly been vetted through them. You're going to probably see a lot of different things. You're going to see a lot of badges where some of that stuff we may have to pay for. Some of that stuff, it may be free in the beginning, but transition. Because if you watch Google, Google is slowly transitioning where you're not really going to be able to use Google as free as you normally would, especially as AI integrate. And the best AI platforms will be paid platforms in order to obtain these resources and to write a business plan or to learn and do market research or to do a lot of those things. Some of the best repository of information will be paid for. So these are some things that you should consider homesteading. Remember your privacy. Remember your content. Think about having a niche, a good niche where you are the expert and you focus on those subject matters so you won't get in the sea of people that now have become creative because they're utilizing artificial technology. And most technology slowly rise and it kind of isolate a lot of the entry level type jobs and creations. But this one is going to be different. I believe the AI transition going to start at high level executives, writers, content creators, videographers. They're going to integrate it into a lot of these platforms and systems where it's going to know to zoom in. It's going to know the light because the light is right now is changing. It's going to do a lot of different things that people used to do, and your production crew and a lot of different things used to do. It's going to be integrated into your systems and your apps. So with that said, we're looking forward to the future, y'all. We're really looking forward to the future, but embrace it, but find a way to creatively use these tools and use them and get ahead of the curve before they become common practice. So by the time everyone gets on board, you already transition to the next step, and what they trying to figure out, you already know. Then once again, that provides another opportunity for other doors and avenues to open. Like I said, my goal was not to keep you long, but be mindful and understand that no one can reproduce you. Everything is assimilation. And content creation and social media intertwines together. And it's not a separation. And you're going to see more seamless systems where it's all going to kind of intertwine. And you're going to also be intertwining with homesteading, where you're not figuring out what plant this is. You're not figuring out what's the best way to grow it in your zone. You're not trying to figure out what soil and what your soil concentration, and you're not figuring out the a lot of the particulars. You're not reading these seed packs no more. It's going to be already laid out for you, and it's going to provide you with a lot of information. And it's all from our minds that we have fed into this system. So when people ask questions in chats and they ask about how do you grow this and how do you do that, all of that data is being transformed into the beautiful, beautiful cloud or platform, which is a repository, a serious library of a lot of data. So just common questions and friendly interactions and all of those different things, it's extracting data. And when you give feedback, like it, like it, like it, like it, like it, like it, that means it may be factual. So there, that information gets transposed into the system. And so when you ask these questions, it's almost going to be like Big Mama is right there next to you, and she's giving you that information instead of a simple computer. It's going to be more integrated into human life. So be ready, get ready, y'all. I'm going to give you more information. If you like the content, you like what we're talking about, I'm going to always try to keep it foundation with high level. Is there's so many levels to this thing that I ain't even scratching the surface. But I just want to kind of, I guess, stimulate your mind to think about certain things, and don't be afraid all the time, but embrace some of these things because we're gonna have to live with it. We're gonna have to work with it, and then look for those opportunities to provide resources to you and your family. Use these tools to allow you to be successful in what you're doing. So I hope you all learned a little something, or even if you didn't learn it, you already knew it. I hope it tingled your spices in your brain and just cultivated some growth in your life, and to get up and get into it. And don't forget, whatever you do, keep on growing. Grow. Y'all be blessed and be well. Much love to you. Much love, love notes. All right, y'all. Y'all take care.